college. Glass half full guy donates $4.99. He says, assuming Jimmy is released at the last possible moment, is there any way to use the money you save with Jimmy to improve the team this year?
Yeah.
I would say, I saw a report maybe 10 days ago now from some NFL insider who said that look for the 49ers to, if they get off to a decent start, to be that team in October at the NFL trade deadline that may use their financial might, or financial cap room, I should say, of which they'd have almost nearly the most in the entire league, to add a significant player in a trade at the deadline. So, who knows? I definitely think, I don't know if there's anybody on the street as far as free agents right now, but they may be able to make a trade in the middle of the year to get whatever it is that they feel like they need.
Right.
And that could help.
Let's say you have the $25 million to play with. Jesse Bates doesn't show up to Cincinnati.
There you go.
Dax Hill is playing great in Cincinnati. Dax Hill, by the way, looked phenomenal in their first preseason game. They look like they got a real stud in Dax Hill.
Is that the Michigan State kid? Yeah.
Yeah, no, the Michigan guy.
Michigan, that's right, Michigan.
Yeah. And basically, let's say, the safeties are looking – Tarvarius Moore had a rough game in game one.
He was terrible.
Though I thought the touchdown was, a tough cover for him. Romeo Dobbs slot fade for a guy.
But it wasn't just that he got burned, Vish. It was that it was
zero get hands on him.
Yeah. Now you did not get hands on him. Usually when a guy beats you off the line clean like that, just the urgency of getting beat, you gain half a step trying to track him down because he's running a pattern and you're running to save your butt. He just trailed the play the entire time. He never closed any ground.
He's supposed to be a 4-3 guy, right?
Right. I didn't see that. I didn't see the quickness.
And then he took a couple of bad angles too, where he just ran past the play and then ran it down. Pretty classic for him. I thought Hufanga played pretty clean, but we know that Hufanga is limited in certain ways. But if the Niners are able to keep him in that low robber role that he talked about that he's playing, and it's something they didn't do with their safeties in the past, I think he can have a phenomenal season. I really do. But the point is, let's say they're in that kind of a situation. Yeah, you can have Jesse Bates come in and you can trade for him. You would be able to stomach his cap, and he plays, 9 games, 10 games for you, and you make a deep run, and then Jesse Bates goes and gets his money elsewhere, and the Niners, make different plans at the safety position. That's one option. There's a few other ways you can do that, right? They can go maybe pick up a bargain pass rusher to really elevate their pass rush. They can go pick up another pass catcher. Odell Beckham will be available, in October or something like that. If an injury happens, there is flexibility where they could do a lot of things mid-season with that $25 million. And then best case, if that roster is already all the way set, you can take that $25 million, roll it over. And as this money starts to kick in, right, because George Kittle is going to have 3 years now where his cap hit's going to be high since they restructured him. Armstead's got a big cap hit. Trent Williams is going to start to get expensive. Debo is going to get more and more expensive in terms of the cap number. And so, Bosa and Ayuk, regardless, they're going to be expensive because their fifth-year option is a lot of money regardless of their extensions, right? And Bosa's extension is going to be huge. We'll see what happens with Ayuk, whether he gets an extension, all of that. So you've got all of these variables to handle. $25 million is damn useful. I've always felt $25 million is worth a lot more than Garoppolo or whatever asset he gets, but we'll see. $25 million, is worth a first-round pick in terms of just pure value charts. So I don't think you're getting the first-round pick for Garoppolo.